What you should know about breast cancer treatment. Breast cancer is one of the main cancers that have an effect on girls everywhere in the international. Ladies are at far greater risk of getting this sickness, and because of this, they ought to take precautions and find out the way to prevent it now. In case you find a lump or thickening of tissue in your breast that is different from the encircling skin, then it is able to be both a malignant or benign formation. Similarly, bloody discharge from the nipple may also endorse something malignant in the breast and is one of the telltale signs of breast-most cancers. Take a look at the skin on your breast to look if it begins to exchange or dimple or show redness or pitting, as this will be a signal of early-onset breast cancer. Additionally, an inverted nipple might imply cancer, and if the skin at the nipple suggests peeling or flaking, you need to look a physician immediately. Making an appointment along with your medical doctor in any of those instances is essential, irrespective of whether your preceding mammogram turned into regular. If a medical doctor diagnoses breast cancer in the early stages, your hazard of survival will increase monumentally. As a consequence, it's miles crucial for each women and men to make annual health practitioners' appointments for checkups. Risks that make the ailment probably. Being a matured girl, you have a higher hazard of breast cancer. Further, if there is a history of the sickness to your circle of relatives, possibly your mom, grandmother, and so forth, your possibilities are an awful lot better as nicely. If you are a female who enjoys being within the sun for prolonged quantities of time, possibly an athlete, a biker, or a lover of the seashore, you are at a better hazard of having the sickness. Weight problems is a huge threat thing, in addition to drinking alcohol. If you have had a baby at an older age or are undergoing postmenopausal hormone therapy, then you definitely too stand a better chance of having breast-most cancers. Prevention. There are numerous techniques to take that could make sure preventing breast cancer, but it takes vigilance and attention to your own health. When you are aware about the factors that could position you at higher risk, you need to take greater measures to make sure which you are trying to find the proper care and precautions. Get breast-most cancer screening from your physician. You and your doctor ought to determine the best age to begin screening and the strategies suitable for you. Make certain to perform self-tests on a fairly normal basis to research the shape of your breasts and be capable of spot irregularities with more ease. Also, due to the fact ingesting is so risky, try and avoid drinking alcohol and only do so in moderation. Sooner or later, undertake exercising and a healthful weight reduction plan into your life and try to accomplish that about 30 minutes in step with day. This may enhance your immune device and beat back the chances of breast cancer. Moreover, this will save you from getting a bunch of other sicknesses and ailments and will simply enhance your typical pleasant of existence. It's extremely vital to keep a healthy weight and try to devour well each day. Eat balanced meals with crucial vitamins and do not take pleasure in too many chocolates or sodas that may lead to obesity, to be able to boom your probabilities of breast-most cancers. For ladies who are at excessive risk of having breast-most cancers, there are greater severe precautions that can be taken to keep away from getting it. In case your medical doctor has determined which you have a very good danger of getting it, due to Circle of Relatives Histories article seek, then preventive medicines and precautionary surgeries that consist of getting rid of parts of or the complete breast might be vital alternatives. Getting the right breast-most cancers remedy can enhance your possibilities for a whole remission and can help you move on along with your lifestyles. Ask your medical doctor approximately the special alternatives you have got so you could make greater educated selections about your fitness. Way to advancements in generation. Being diagnosed with breast cancer doesn't have to be a dying sentence. There are several one-of-a-kind sorts of breast cancer treatments that can assist remedy your circumstance or reduce the advancement of the ailment. The more you understand approximately the disease and viable remedies, the better you can combat the disease and enhance the best of your existence. You could additionally communicate for your caregiver about the different breast-most cancers remedies which might be to be had when you have any questions or worries. The purpose of any breast cancer remedy is to dispose of the sickness. If you want to try this, a lymph node dissection method is completed, and lab paintings is performed to determine whether or not the disorder remains present. Surgical procedure may be performed to get rid of any malignant lumps that are discovered. A lumpectomy can be accomplished to eliminate certain tumors and surrounding tissue. A mastectomy may be executed to dispose of a portion of the affected breast, the complete breast or even both breasts to prevent the progression of the ailment. Segmental mastectomy can be completed to do away with a number of the liner that exists over the chest muscle groups that are just under the cancerous regions. Chemotherapy is run via pills which might be designed to halt the increase of cancerous cells. Chemo can be given approaches, through systemic transport and regional transport. Systemic refers back to the way it's miles added into the frame. The drugs are taken orally or injected into the bloodstream and may goal the diseased cells that are positioned everywhere inside the frame. Local delivery is where the medication are administered through the cerebrospinal fluid, certain organs or the stomach, and the medicine can damage any diseased cells which can be placed in those areas. Chemotherapy is regularly prescribed earlier than any surgical operation options are given. Whilst it's miles powerful, it could cut back any malignant tumors and substantially reduce the amount of cancerous tissue the physician desires to put off in the course of surgical most cancers treatment. Sometimes even after surgical operation, similarly remedy may additionally still be had to kill off any ultimate dangerous cells to save you the boom of tumors. Every other form of most cancers remedy is radiation remedy. This approach makes use of excessive energy radiation waves to arrest the growth of diseased cells and to kill them off. This approach may be completed ways. One is externally, with the health practitioner using a system to supply radiation and ship it into the frame to the targeted tissue. It can additionally be accomplished internally with a radioactive substance being injected within the location close to the disorder. The technique used relies upon the form of ailment and the degree of the condition. Hormone remedy is some other way that breast disease may be treated. It really works by doing away with sure hormones that make contributions to the growth of those cells. Exams should be executed to determine which, if any feature articles, are helping inside the growth of the sickness. Then the correct action may be taken to save you the manufacturing of the hormone within the body. Please subscribe and share our YouTube for more health AMG Wealth Produn. Thank you.